So
share
Tina,
my
I shall hand
screen.
the time over to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. Can you see that? Looking good?
Yes, looking good.
Perfect. Okay. Well, we're going to jump right in. We have a lot of information to cover about MYND 360. It's an incredible brand that I believe is going to take off in sales, but more importantly, in helping people with their mental wellness. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a lot. There's a lot of information to share, so I'm going to go through it rather quickly to make sure we cover it all in a decent amount of time, but hopefully in depth enough to share with you some of the insights and some of the unique aspects of these products. So first, we're going to talk about just the concept of brain and mental wellness and health, the demand, the numbers, and then we're going to get into the products and the clinicals. So as you see here, research shows that sleep, stress, memory, mental cognition all have an impact on our overall health and well-being. Okay, 93% of consumers report one or more concerns related to sleep, stress, focus, or memory. And as you can see here, right, 57% report concerns for sleep, 63% for stress, 58% for focus, and 60% for memory. So almost all of us are having issues with one or more of these key aspects when it comes to brain health and mental well-being. So customers define mental well-being as the number one aspect of being healthy. 84% of consumers are interested in taking a brain health supplement. So most people have concerns and most people are interested in taking a supplement, but they don't want to take just any supplement. They want to take something that's really going to help them, that's based on good safety, good science, and that's what we have to offer. I like to point out here that when we talk about mental health and well-being, it's connected to overall health in the body. There is a very direct mind-body connection that hopefully you get a sense of today as we talk about these key products. So the numbers don't lie, but when you look at the CAGR or the annual growth revenue, this is the mean average increase, you can see that mental wellness is increasing at an alarming rate. And just as the years go on, the demand for this and the growth for this category will continue to improve over time. What about comparing brain health to other areas? Well, this is the fastest growing category compared to all of these other segments. You look at immunity, heart health, total supplements, sports nutrition, bone and joint, eye health. Brain health is growing at a faster rate. And that is because consumers realize today that taking care of their brain means taking care of their body, right? This mind-body connection, it's a real thing. So just imagine, right, getting support for a better night's sleep, managing stress and staying on task. Imagine getting better memory support to help you remember words, events, things on your to-do list, and everything in between, okay? Now you can with MYND 360. So MYND 360 is its own brand, okay? And the reason for MYND 360 being its own unique, separate brand is that we want this to stand out in our portfolio of products. We believe it's that big, it's that exciting, it's that important. We're going to talk about the mind-body connection, and we're going to talk about how complicated the brain is, but how connected it is in terms of these billions of brain cells or neurons that are connecting to support these different key areas or these key pillars of brain and mental wellness, okay? We're going to talk about these 4 products today. We have nighttime, we have sharp focus, we have mindful, we have feel calm. Nighttime is going to be our sleep product. Sharp focus is going to be our focus and concentration product. Mindful is going to be our memory product. And then feel calm is going to be our stress and calming product. So we're going to talk about each one of these. MYND 360 helps you embrace a brand new approach to mental wellness, powered by full circle holistic solutions that deliver unparalleled cognitive support. We're going to talk about sleep, calming, focus, memory, how they're each distinct, but at the same time connected areas of mental wellness. So what makes Mind 360 unique, right? There's other sleep products, stress products, focus products, memory products in the marketplace. These are the key differentiators. Number one is scientific. This is advanced and unique science, right? That's going to target very, very specific areas. We're using effective doses of ingredients when we look at the scientific literature to be able to formulate our unique supplements. Number two, sensibly sourced, right? These are powerful ingredients backed by good science, but they're also selected from scientific literature and using the best that nature has to provide. You're going to be surprised at the naturalness behind a lot of these plant-based compounds that go into these formulas. Number three, safety. In fact, safety from our own marketing research was the number one most important criteria for consumers when it comes to brain health. Because if you're taking a supplement and these ingredients have an impact on the brain, consumers want to make sure that they are safe. And I can tell you, we have done testing to make sure that it meets our 6S quality process, making sure that each and every one of the ingredients are safe, that they're used at the safe doses, and that the combination of these ingredients are going to be safe and effective for our consumers. And then bullet point number 4 is simple, right? This is a holistic system that fits very, very easily into your daily routine. So they're very simple products backed by really good science and safety and sustainability. So those are the key unique differentiators that we'll talk about today. So Mind 360 supports the brain's 4 core needs for cognitive well-being. We're going to talk about sleep, calm, focus, and memory. And I love that statement at the bottom. Your mind is what matters most, okay? When it comes to Mind 360, in fact, part of the creation of this brand was trying to identify what this means, right? Yes, it's holistic. Yes, it's personalized, but it's really my new day, MYND day. So every day is a new day to accomplish something. And it's amazing how powerful your brain is to be able to help you succeed, right? And sometimes we just need a little bit of help. And when we get that little bit, that boost of help for these key areas, it's going to be amazing what you can do, right? We know that brain health, there's a lot of tips and tricks and strategies to actually target these things. I'm going to focus on supplements today, but in addition to these, I want to remind and encourage everyone on this call to look for ways in your diet, right? To improve your diet, to eat healthy, right? Look for ways to exercise. We know that exercise is really, really good for our brain health too. We know that getting good sleep, right, through meditation and good practices, right, taking away the phone right before we go to bed so that we're not exposed to all that blue light with our eyes. In addition to just mindfulness, right, in the way that we eat, in the way that we live. Thoughts, even the thoughts that you have on a daily basis, right? If you're constantly saying negative things about yourself, right, just garbage in, garbage out. That's how that works. We need to reframe and change some of those thoughts to be more positive in our thinking, right? Taking away the I can'ts in life to I can, right? Because you can if you believe you can. So I want you to understand, when I look at the science of the brain, it is incredibly powerful to lead you down to success or any other path that you want to take. So we're going to focus on our supplements and how they can help in these 4 key areas. And we're going to start with sleep, okay? Sleeping is essential, right? Just like eating, drinking, and breathing, we need sleep to survive. And not just to survive, but to thrive, right? Good sleep impacts the next day, but also the course of our life. And it's not just about the quality of our sleep, it's the quantity of our sleep as well. We want to have a good, healthy, sweet spot for those 2 things. So the problem is that many people are not getting enough sleep, right? So from this survey, 46% of people are saying that they're not getting enough sleep. 70% have started experiencing one or more sleep challenges in recent years. So that we know that sleep issues are a big deal. Well, what about sleeping dreamy and waking up ready? Okay? We know that there's a lot of products in the market, right, that are focused on sleep. What is it that makes ours a little bit different, a little bit more unique? What's the ingredients that I'll talk about? But it's all about, yes, going to sleep well and improving that quality of sleep, but also waking up refreshed, not drowsy, not groggy, waking up more refreshed. And there's a clinical that backs that up. So, what are the key ingredients in our nighttime product? Okay. First and foremost, we have magnesium. Look, magnesium is a common ingredient. It's found in the marketplace. We're using an effective dose, but at the same time, because magnesium is involved in all of these enzyme reactions in the body for energy, for calming, for sleep benefits, what's unique about our source is that we're using magnesium carbonate that's in the formula. When the magnesium carbonate mixes with the citric acid in warm water, there's a fizzy reaction that happens. It's actually chemistry, where it actually changes from the magnesium carbonate to magnesium citrate. Now, the citrate form of magnesium is really well tolerated. It's really well bioavailable, meaning that it's absorbed really effectively inside of the body, so that you get the full benefits of a very, very high quality magnesium in a very fun experience. If you've been to convention, right, you can see this reaction take place, and it's a really, really fun consumer experience where you mix the powder in with some hot water. You see the fizzy reaction. Some people think it's magic. It's actually chemistry and science, but it's transforming into this bioavailable form of this very, very beneficial mineral that many of us are deficient in. In addition, in fact, this is a very unique ingredient in the sleep space. This is saffron, and it's not just saffron the plant, because you can see that blue flower. It's the saffron stigmas, okay? The stigmas are actually the bright red pieces on the inside of the flower. And inside of the flower, there's usually only about 3 or 4 stigmas per flower. And the reason saffron stigmas are so unique and so special is that, yes, they're studied for sleep, for mood benefits. In fact, that's one of the reasons why people take nighttime and they're like, wow, I feel good. My mood's improved. I'm a little bit happier, right? A little bit less grumpy. Because of that mood benefit, it's also helping people to sleep better. But not all saffron extracts are created in the same way. And in fact, you will actually find saffron that is sometimes adulterated in the marketplace because it is so expensive, because the process requires these saffron stigmas to be handpicked. In fact, I've actually been to Spain, and I've seen the process where they actually collect the flowers, they handpick the stigmas, and then they take it to this plant where they concentrate these stigmas to have certain active compounds, different saffronols, different crocins. These are just biological active compounds, and what you get from our product is non-adulterated. You're getting pure, authentic saffron extract that is award-winning, it is clinically studied, and it has very high potency of these active compounds. So it's a very unique, high-quality ingredient in this space when it comes to sleep. In addition to the saffron extract, we have melatonin. Now, melatonin, we're using a low dose of melatonin. This is a hormone that our body naturally produces, but there is a whole breadth of scientific literature showing additional benefits through supplemental melatonin to help people regulate those sleep-wake cycles. We're using a low dose. We're using 1 milligram. You'll see sometimes 2, 3, 5, even 10 milligrams in the marketplace. Well, guess what? The studies don't show that higher doses are better. And so with the 1 milligram dose, we're providing a safe, effective dose that's not going to be habit forming. So if you stop taking it, your body is still going to produce melatonin in the normal, natural way. And it's a safe, effective way to help regulate those cycles for those people that like to travel, for those people that, for example, if you come to the United States, it's late. Right now it's 9:18 p.m., right? So it's my nighttime. And when you travel, those sleep-wake cycles get disturbed a little bit. You can take this to help get back on track much more quickly. So this is the combination that we have in nighttime. They're really, really powerful, and they're all selected based on good studies and good science and good safety. So why are you going to love it? Well, these are all of the benefits you get from nighttime, okay? Get improved quality sleep, right? It's a clinically studied formula. with scientifically supported ingredients. It's safe, gentle, non-habit forming. It helps you wake up refreshed and less groggy. So that's right. We're waking up very refreshed. It helps you feel more positive as you wake up. Supports a healthy circadian rhythm. Helps you fall asleep faster. Starts helping support better sleep after just one dose. So one night that you take it, right, 30 minutes before you go to bed, you start to see improvements. But we expect better results over time when you take it on a regular basis. It also helps improve skin radiance. That's actually a unique aspect. It's a nighttime sleep product that helps with skin radiance. So there's some beauty benefits that we see likely from just sleeping better. It's going to help that skin glow and be a little bit more radiant. This is suitable for vegetarians, meaning that there's no animal-derived ingredients in this formula. It's going to be a powder and made with no artificial colors, flavors, and sweeteners, and no preservatives. So how do you take it? It's very, very simple. You just take one level scoop, which is 60 to 90 mils in 2 to 3 ounces of hot water, 38 degrees or warmer. By the way, if you want it to be super boiling hot, right? Because if that is the case, you'll want to let it cool down before you actually take it. If it is cooler water, it's just going to take longer for it to fizz up. But you wait for the fizzing to stop. The reaction takes place pretty quickly. You just drink and enjoy. You take once per day, 30 minutes before bedtime. It has a tropical sunset flavor. We actually did a lot of taste testing in-house with a lot of different flavors, and this one won the contest, and I believe it tastes really, really good. It's a fun flavor and experience with this sleep product that we have. Okay, and then clinically proven, right? This is one of the differentiators here. So we did a clinical study. This was a 4-week clinical study, third party. This was not done at Nu Skin. It was commissioned by us, but it was done at a third-party organization. And these are the results that we saw. After 4 weeks, 89% of the subjects reported feeling less drowsy when waking up, okay? 96% noted an improvement in sleep quality, and then 26% was the average improvement in skin radiance on a scale of some of these beauty attributes. Okay, feel calm. So de-stressing slows our brain waves and rejuvenates our brain's chemistry so we can think positive and handle stress better. Unwind naturally, de-stress easily, okay? Feel calm helps reduce feelings of stress and helps you manage tension. So all for a more positive you. In fact, everyone today on the call, how about we take a deep breath? Let's go in and breathe out, right? Breathing is a good way to calm our nervous system. So what powers feel calm? We have L-theanine, which supports feeling of calm and cortisol levels. And then we have casein hydrolysate. This is a hydrolyzed milk protein that provides a unique peptide with relaxing properties, okay? So these ingredients are both clinically studied, and we're using them at that clinically effective dose. So why are you gonna feel calm? Because of all of these benefits here, okay? It's developed with effective and clinically proven ingredients, demonstrated to be safe through our success quality process. It helps you feel calm so you can respond better to stress, supports relaxation, supports a positive mood, helps support healthy cortisol levels, helps reduce feelings of stress after just one dose, and then provides continual support over time, and helps reduce feelings of stress to support a better night's sleep so you can be better mentally prepared for tomorrow. In other words, this is a connection between stress and sleep, and then suitable for lacto-ovo vegetarians. So how do you use? This is a very, very simple product to take. You just take 1 capsule with liquid once daily. It starts to work after 1 dose, but you can get more benefits by taking daily for a month. And then take it in the morning to feel calmer throughout the day, or take it in the evening to help you relax and unwind. So those are the 2 products. If we can actually just take a 30-second break, let me grab a quick drink of water, and then we'll be right back to focus on focus. Okay, perfect. So, core need, we're going to talk about focus now. So, focus is all about crushing your to-do list, right? Sharp focus is going to support mental clarity, concentration, and improved reaction time. So, what are the ingredients in sharp focus? We have caffeine at 100 milligrams, okay? So this is microencapsulated form that releases the caffeine a little bit more gradually. So this is actually a safer way to take caffeine, where it's unlikely that people get, the heart racing or the jitters or some of the side effects that sometimes is associated with caffeine. Because it is microencapsulated, you get a slower release. So it's a much safer approach. We're also using a safe dose of caffeine. Most individuals can take up to about 400 milligrams of caffeine daily on a safe basis. So it's safe, but still effective. This is going to provide immediate support for focus and alertness. Then we have Bacopa. Bacopa is going to support enhanced concentration when used daily for a month. So Bacopa is an ingredient that's going to take a little bit longer to see some results. And then we have choline. Choline provides nutritional support for cognition. And then vitamin B6 and B12, these are just going to be supportive complementary ingredients to support the overall product that we have. So why are you going to love this product? Well, it's developed with effective and clinically proven ingredients. It's safe through our success quality process. It supports concentration, mental clarity, and healthy brain function. It supports a sharp mind, improved reaction time, and better working memory, and helps to support focus after just one dose. It's also suitable for vegetarians. So, how do you take this one? This one is just going to be 2 capsules with liquid once daily in the morning. It starts to work after 1 dose, but you can get more benefits by taking daily or a month. So you take it in the morning so that the caffeine doesn't interfere with your quality sleep at nighttime. And then we did a clinical study as well. So this is a 4-week clinical with real positive results. As you can see here, 94% of the subjects reported improved concentration, mental clarity, and better focus. And then 82% reported that it helps them feel energized and refreshed. Okay, and then we're going to talk about memory. So memory is going to be the last category. Look, this is all about remembering things, to-do lists, shopping lists, whatever it might be. So remembering is empowering, right, at every age. And mindful is going to help to support that strong memory and recall. So what's going to power it? We have astaxanthin. It's a very powerful, unique carotenoid. This is something that we don't get a lot of from diet alone. It's going to help protect brain cells from oxidative stress, and it's studied for its effect on memory. We have grape extract. This is going to contain powerful antioxidants that has some really good clinical research on supporting memory and cognitive function. And then vitamin E as well, right? This is going to be a powerful antioxidant to help protect cells against oxidative stress. So why are you going to love it? Well, it's a clinically proven formula with a scientifically supported ingredients, shown to be safe and effective, supports strong memory, supports a broad range of memory functions like short-term, delayed, working, verbal, visual, language, and recall. It supports health brain function, helps support memory as you age, and provides neural protection, and is SCS certified, so it's certified with the scanner. Do you take mindful? This is going to be 2 soft gels with liquid once daily. You take it consistently for 12 weeks because that was the length of time for our clinical study to really see the benefits. You can take any time of day with food is preferred because astaxanthin and vitamin E are both fat-soluble nutrients, so they're going to be better absorbed with a little bit of fat in the meal, but it's not going to be an absolute requirement. Still, my preferred recommendation is with food. So this is a clinical study that was published, and this is a 12-week clinical study where we saw some absolutely incredible results. So we saw 42% reported improvement in everyday memory. So this is a questionnaire where we asked people questions about just everyday memory questions. It helped to increase their scanner score. There was an improvement in episodic memory, and there was a 46% increase in BDNF. So this is brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This is a factor inside of the brain that helps the brain cells to communicate a little bit more effectively, so it's linked with learning and memory. Okay, all of these products are backed by our success quality process, right? So making sure that we select good quality ingredients from good quality sources all around the globe. We have very strict specifications that go into all of these products, looking at things like safety and standardization. Safety is a key, it's a very important thing, but all of the ingredients are safe. And then substantiation, right? Making sure that we have ingredients at the effective doses. So all of these products are backed by our success quality process. MYND 360, look, it's a holistic, personalized approach. And what I love about this is that you can take all of these products because all of them complement one another. Or maybe you're a person where it's like, you know what? For me, it's really just about stress. So I'm going to take the stress product, right? And or maybe you're just like, hey, memory to me is the most important thing to focus on. Or maybe you're like, focus and concentration is what I really need. Or maybe you're like, hey, I need sleep. Or maybe you want all of them or a combination, right? That's what's so great about this line is that they can be personalized based on your wants and your needs. So MYND 360, welcome to your new day. This is full circle support for mental wellness. And with that, Fiona, let me stop sharing and turn it back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Tana. Very insightful sharing from you. And now we have a lot of leaders also are sending in their questions. So I believe some of them actually being answered by you through the training that you shared with us just now. But let's continue with the FAQ session that we have actually select a few questions that are commonly asked by our leaders. Okay, so Tana, the first question, okay, how hot does the water need to be for nighttime to transform? Because just now I mentioned that we need to use the hot water, right? Can I actually mix the nighttime with room temperature water or even cold water?
Yeah, that's a good question. So you want to use warm water, right? As it says here, around 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius or warmer. If it's too hot, you want to make sure to cool it down before you actually consume because we don't want to burn your tongue. If you use it with colder water, it's just going to take a little bit longer for the reaction to take place, and you might have to stir it a little bit. So yeah, warm water is going to be the preferred recommendation.
Okay, thanks, Dana. Personally, I prefer to actually mix it with warm water as well because it gives me a shooting kind of feelings when I drink it before I go to bed. Okay, so the second question, can nighttime help with jet lag or other sleep disruptions such as working night shift?
Yes, absolutely right. Because of the low dose melatonin and the saffron that naturally helps to produce a little bit of melatonin, one of the mechanisms of action. Yeah, it's going to be great for jet lag or sleep disruption. So, right, if you're traveling, if you're going overseas, if you're doing, shift work, things like that, it's going to be a great product to help regulate that cycle again. And you just take it 30 minutes before bed.
Right, this is correct. And the next question is about feel calm. Okay, so do I need to take feel calm every day on a regular basis, or I just take it as when I feel stressed out? Like today, I feel extremely stressed, then I take feel calm and I stop for a few days, for example. Or should I take it every day for consistent benefits?
You should. For best results, you should take it every day. We know from our clinical that it starts to work just after one dose. So sure, if you have a really stressful day or a stressful moment, you can just take it for then. But we do know that, look, in our lives, there's chronic stress, right? We have stress every day, right? All day, from finances, relationships, health, right? So many different things. And so I do believe the results, they do get better over time when you take it on a consistent basis. So that would be my recommendation. Take it every day for best results.
Right. So just now you also mentioned that the recommended dose for this feel calm is actually 1 capsule per day. So for a particular day, right, can I actually take feel calm more than once a day? Right? Maybe I take more capsule or twice in a day or 3 times in a day, for example, especially when I feel extremely stressed. Or should I just take once per day?
Yeah, it's a great question. Just take it once per day as directed, because Some people think more is better, and that's not necessarily true because we're using effective doses of all of the ingredients in all of our products for that matter. And so you don't need to take, double, triple, quadruple the dose, take the whole package in one day. That we wouldn't recommend that ever. No, just take as directed for all of the products to get the best results.
Right, thanks, Dana. And I have the next question is about the sharp focus. Okay, so can sharp focus actually support for short-term and long-term concentration? And how does it work to support on the long-term and short-term concentration?
Yeah, it does. So it has the caffeine. It's not just generic caffeine, it's microencapsulated, so it has a slower release at 100 milligrams, which is a safe dose. So caffeine has immediate benefits on focus and concentration, right? I mean, you take some caffeine, you feel a little bit more alert, and that's going to be an immediate benefit. But that goes away over time because of how caffeine works in the body. However, Bacopa, it's actually going to take a little bit longer to notice some of those benefits. When you look at some of the clinical studies, they're about 4 to 6 weeks to begin to see some benefits. There are some longer studies with Bacopa as well. And so, yeah, there's an immediate benefit to focus, and that's the reason why we have caffeine in there. But real benefit of this product is going to be improved focus and concentration over time from the Bacopa and the other ingredients in the formula.
Right. So I believe that the caffeine that we use in our product formulation is very gentle. And can I assume that this caffeine will not cause any heart palpitation to me and it's very gentle to me? And yeah, can I make that assumption?
Yeah, that's a good assumption to make, right? It's a safe dose. It's 100 milligrams. Like I said before, normal adults can take up to 400 milligrams safely without having, the jitters or the side effects that can be associated with high dose caffeine, including heart race. That being said, could there be some individuals that are hypersensitive to caffeine? Absolutely, right? But for the majority of the population, that's not something to worry about because we're using a safe and effective dose of caffeine in this product.
Can I still drink coffee while taking the sharp focus? Well,
Yes,
I
that's fine.
experienced caffeine overdose. That's fine.
Well,
I can still enjoy my coffee, right?
yeah, still enjoy your coffee if you want.
That's great.
It depends on how much coffee you're drinking per day, right? And so you might want to add that up with a typical, cup of coffee is going to have about 100 milligrams. So if you had a cup of coffee and then you took your sharp focus, that's going to be 200 milligrams. That's still within a reasonable dose. As long as you're below that 400 milligram dose for most adults, then you're going to be fine.
Right. Thanks, Dana. Hey, the next question is about mindful. We know that mindful is the product for memory. So how long do I need to take mindful to experience the results of the mindful?
Yeah, this is the one product where people might begin to see benefits, after a few days or after a few weeks. But when we look at the clinical research, it just takes more time because memory and concentration are different from, focus or stress or sleep, where you couldn't notice benefits early on, even as quickly as one day. For this product, our clinical study was 12 weeks. And so we had measurement points at baseline and at the end of 12 weeks. And when you look at clinical studies on the ingredients as well, look, to have an improvement in memory, it just doesn't happen overnight, right? It happens as we improve, right, all the mechanisms that happen with these ingredients in the product. And so this one is going to be one where I recommend you take it daily as directed for a minimum of 12 weeks to really notice those differences.
That's great to know about the mindful products. And the next question, I think many leaders also ask me about this question. Are my 360 supplements suitable for kids or teenagers to consume?
We did explore the use of our products for kids and teenagers. Unfortunately, there was not enough safety data for all of the ingredients to be able to support that demographic. So no, it's not going to be recommended for kids and teenagers. Of course, if somebody wants to check with their doctor, that would always be our recommendation. But MYND 360 supplements were designed and formulated for adults.
Right, thanks, Tana. And we have these two products. They actually are some widespan, where the product has the benefits of the mental acuity and brain health. So are they complementary with my 360 supplements, or I just choose one of them, or in fact they are all complementary that I can actually take them together?
Yeah, they are complementary, right? I mean, all of them target brain health in different ways, and so they can all be taken together for more comprehensive brain health support, right? When we think about Age Like R Squared, we have the day product and the night product to target cell energy, which is, right, vitality and energy and mitochondrial function for the day. But then the night product is all about cell purification, which is, right, detox, purification, and cleansing of the inside of the cells. Well, that mental clarity benefit is more related to energy and how important energy is for brain function overall. You contrast that with Age Lock Lifespan. This is going to be gene expression science that targets these mechanisms of action that support more systemic and broad and holistic anti-aging benefits inside of the body that also includes some structural and functional support for overall brain health. However, these are very different ingredients, different mechanisms of action that are going to complement very, very nicely these very targeted treatments, right? These different MYND 360 supplements that we have. And so absolutely, you can take all of these together if you would like, because of those reasons.
Yeah, I guess most of the time we have to actually depends on our personal needs, right? And what would be the best product that work for us. Okay. And the last question that I have is very interesting. And usually, right, we see that our supplements are actually in pills and are packaged in the bottle. But for these MYND 360 products, the Short Focus, the Mindful Feel Calm are actually packed in pouch packaging, right? Any reason for that?
Yeah, it's all about sustainability. So we have a few stats on this, right? So it says that the pill pouches are a more sustainable packaging option versus a traditional pill bottle. So we estimate there's an 81% reduction in plastic and carbon emissions over the typical bottle. In addition, the pouches utilize 26% PCR materials and is a quarter of the weight of a bottle and cap, helping to reduce the shipping space, fuel, and overall environmental impact. So eco-friendly, very economical, and attractive packaging. In fact, our brand team did a lot of work to find these, and I think it looks really, really nice. And overall, consumers seem to really like just the light, the very easy to use packaging, and it's all about being sustainable.
Yeah, and I believe that it's very convenient. It's very light. You can bring it together with you whenever you go. Yeah, so personally, I like that pouch packaging as well. Okay, so leaders, I know you have a lot of questions, but unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to answer one by one for today's session. But we will actually contact you after this webinar and actually send our answer to you through the email, right? So remember to share with us your contact details. If not, we actually may not be able to approach you. Okay, so yeah, Tina, I think all these answers are very helpful for us, and we get to know our product better, the MYND 360 products. So once again, thank you, Tanner, for your great sharing. And leaders, shall we give a thumbs up to Tanner for this sharing from him? Thank you. And next, I believe our leaders here today are also very eager and want to know how you can get and experience the MYND 360 supplements, right? So next, let's invite Ivy, the product marketing and product education manager from New Skin Singapore, to tell about the exclusive MYND 360 preview that is coming your way in October. Okay, Ivy, shall I hand over to you?
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Fion. Okay, so good morning, everyone. So I also agree with Fion that all of you must be